Okay, everyone, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the way the lineups look heading into the UFC card, which just started. The lineups just locked. So I'm just going to go through just show you the process of how to do that. Um, Let me pull up first the DraftKings lobby. We have to download the CSV file and then compare. I want to see how ownerships did. I want to just kind of see everything here. Okay. So first thing, we have to download the file here. I'm also going to take a look at our lineups and see how we did as far as minimizing dupes, which did spend a lot of work on that in the lineup construction video. I want to see how we did. I said MMA ownership tracking. Okay. So now what we're going to do is um, we're going to compare our ownership projections first of all with with uh with reality here. So let's go into this tool that we created. And it's going to show us how we did. Okay, so the two biggest misses were actually overall not too bad. So Chaos Williams we had at 26, he went out to 37, and Walter Walker we had at 34, he was up to 42. So Bonfim we had him at 30 down to 23. So I would say overall, not the worst job in the world with ownership. Oh, the Angela Hill did come in at 28 after all. So that's interesting. Yeah, I think overall I would say on the, I guess, okay side of poor this week. So let's take a look at the dupes then and see how we did. So the way we do that is we go into, I still don't even know who I have, by the way. Let's go into the DFS projection site. And you could do it through SaberSim also, but I'm like used to doing it here now. And you could obviously do a lot more things here on this site. So we're going to upload that CSV file, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to user unique percentage, and then we are going to put in our things. And oh, so we did an excellent job actually. So out of the 150 entries, 106 of them were under 5 dupes. And that's what we were trying to do, trying to get as many under 5 as possible. Remember, we did our, whatchamacallit, our screen with Pater. And what we did was we tried to eliminate everything over 5 dupes. And not, is that not bad? We have 46 with more than 5 dupes. So if we look at user entry investigation, let's see, again, under MBHaves. So so we had a couple of bad ones. Like this one is 26, this one's 20. So I think over 10 is bad. So these are all bad because we expected them to be less than 6. And that's what makes them bad. And we are still a little bit shy. In other words, there's still a little bit too many over 10 that for our liking. So that is something again we have to work on. Now what's also neat is to take a look at who we have, because I really haven't taken a look at that yet. The user exposures, let's see. Let me just type in mine. The names. And let's see how we are versus the rest. So blue is user. So let's see where we're ahead and where behind we're under. So we're way ahead on Rodriguez, Bonfim, Estevan, the other Bonfim. Ooh, Connor Matthews. We have a big amount of Connor Matthews. So that's our main thing. And then and not surprisingly, where we're way under is on Vince Morales. And also way under on the aforementioned Chaos Williams, and also on the aforementioned Walter Walker. So that's really our form of leverage. So then what I am going to do is I'm going to come back here. I'm going to look at exposures, at least in this first fight. So the first fight is what? Let's see. Is it a via Cavalcante? And again, we talked about Cavalcante before, right? When we met her, my daughter and I met her, we were in Vegas. Really, really nice girl. I don't know how relevant she's going to be in DFS stuff. So what we can do is, well, we can look at exposures here. This is actually kind of easier. But once we get into when you have more than uh one fight that's under your belt, then it's hard to see what your exposures are. So let's see. By the way, overall exposures, we have 69% Rodriguez, 46% Delgado, 44%. You see it right here. And again, this is our big, I guess, stand, 33% Matthews. So we have a big amount of that Delgado Matthews fight. Um, let's take a look at what we have this Cavalcante. I imagine very little. Jacqueline Cavalcanti, 9%, not bad. And then Avia, we have 12%. So we're really rooting for nothing to happen in this first fight. But if we had to, we would obviously prefer Avia to win, but we don't want Avia to win. We like Cavalcanti. Anyway, we are rooting for a uh, a fight that does not score a lot of fantasy points. So that's basically what I do when I, check out the results before, just as the card starts. Just again, we don't want to be results oriented. We want to see, on a simulated basis how we end up doing. So overall, I think that the dupe predictions were, I mean, on the okay side of poor. And then I think the ownership projections were also on the okay side of poor, and that's an important thing because, as I mentioned before, your due predictions are going to be dependent on how well you project ownership. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to rerun everything with the actual ownerships to see how many dupes we would have predicted. And that's we could actually probably do that. Let's not do that now. We'll do it in the we have more time after the weekend. Maybe we'll do it Monday. All right, that's going to do it. Good luck on the card today and with everything else.